Champagne's coming back into the game now. Wembanyama is going to go out with those 3 fouls. I guess they don't want him to get a 4th. I don't think they have to worry about it, really, to tell you the truth. Now Trae Young back on the right wing. Trae dribbles to the middle. Fires it underneath. And Onyeka goes up and no good, but he got fouled. So he'll go back to the line. Sochan just picked up his 3rd foul. So now Onyeka will go to the line where he's 74% on the year.
Onyeka is having an outstanding game.
He is. He's got 15 so far. And his first free throw is no good.
Sorry about that. That's my bad.
He'll try one more.
Still having a relatively outstanding game.
2:08 to go until halftime. And now the second one by Onyeka is good, so he made 1 of 2. And that'll make it 61-52. The Hawks have cut it to 9 now. Spurs back with Fox. Fox left wing. Fox to the middle. Fires a foul line jumper and hits it. Fox with 14 now, and the Hawks trail by 11. 63-52. There's Dyson Daniels going up a little short with a right-hander. Now the rebound, Sochan gets it out to Fox. Fox to Vassell. Vassell looked like he walked. They didn't call it. Now out on the right wing, it's Fox. Fox down the lane. Pulls up, 13-footer. Good again. They totally missed the travel that time by Vassell. 65-52, Hawks down by 13. Here's Trae. Now the bounce pass in the lane is stolen. Another turnover. And now the long pass goes up ahead to Castle. He goes in, and a windmill dunk. Castle with the windmill, and it's 67-52. Hawks trail. Minute 12 to go. Trae with another long 3. Wide right that time. Wide right on the 3. Now Fox back. Fox goes left to Champagnie. Champagnie underneath the Castle, and he gets a reach-in foul on Trae Young. This has not been Trae's best game.
I feel like he's getting frustrated.
Yeah, he is.
And sometimes when you see Trae get frustrated, he will start to force.
Trying too hard. He's trying too hard to do everything. And that foul was a frustration foul that he picked up as Castle makes the first free throw.
Boy, that's a shame, too. The Hawks got this thing down to 9.
Yep.
You're starting to think, okay, they've been patient. They've been able to get to the free throw line. They could get right back in this thing at halftime. And you blink, and now they're at risk of going down by 17.
And the second one is no good, and the rebound taken there by DeAndre Hunter. So the Hawks are down by 16 now, 68-52. Trae Young back. Trae's pass tipped and stolen again. Now it's going to be a 3-on-0 for the Spurs. And Sochan goes in and jams. Another turnover. Oh, my goodness. 70-52. Hawks down by 18 points now. 43 seconds to go in the quarter. Trae dribbles in the middle. Now he drives. Fires it underneath. Nice pass that time. Zach Rieseshay jams it home. So it's 70-54. Hawks trail. 35 seconds to go in the quarter. They started the clock too soon. So now they'll do it all over again. 34.3 is what's left. Or now they're going to put it at 36. So that's what they reset it to, 36. So in it comes to Fox. Fox now to Vassell. Devin Vassell, left wing, drives. Puts it up and blocked. And Onyeka blocked it. Now back the other way. It gets thrown out of bounds. Another turnover.
Dyson Daniels not watching for the pass.
No.
That's too bad. And Onyeka made a really nice play. That should have been routine for the Hawks.
Yep. 26.6 is what's left in the quarter. Spurs have the full 24 now to work with, as Fox has it out on the left wing. Fox holds it outside. They'll use up as much time as they can here. The Hawks are over the limit now, too, as Fox dribbles up top. Trae picks him up now on a switch. Fox, head of the key, fires and hits again. Fox with an 18-point half. 72-54, Hawks trail. Here's Trae, a long 3 at the buzzer. It's off the rim, no good. And that is the end of the first half. And the Hawks are down by 18 points. So they've got a lot of work to do in the second half. So we've reached halftime. It is the Spurs 72, Hawks 54. Mike's back with halftime in a moment. Hawks Radio Network.
For 33 days, that's right, 33 days, 333 people will win. $333 in cash, cash.
Get ready for some instant wins, Georgia, because for 33 days, 333 people will instantly win $333. That's at least 10 instant winners a day.
Numbers are everywhere, there's enough to share, so pick and play Cash 3.
It all ends February 15th, so play Cash 3 from the Georgia Lottery. Play responsibly.
School's canceled.
In Georgia, school gets canceled for snow at the drop of a flake. But you still have meetings, and now you have to try and keep them busy too? Who has time to shop for natural gas? What you really need is a bigger pot of coffee. That's why Georgia Natural Gas keeps it simple, with great rates and reliable service. So sign up at gng.com and get $100 off your first bill. Because these days, simple is just what you need.
When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
"This is ludicrous."
but that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
To my city by the bay. NBA All-Star.
Get ready for a show. Are you ready to take?
When I come home,
Stephen Curry. That is a 50. Let's get it on TNT.
And that's the end of the half.
It's halftime.
And this is our Hawks halftime show with Mike Conti
Breaking down the first half of today's game.
on the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network.
Here's Mike Conti.
A sloppy turnover-filled first half by the Hawks, and the San Antonio Spurs have capitalized to the tune of 20 points off Hawks turnovers. Their halftime lead over the Hawks is 18, 72-54. In the final 2 minutes of the first half, the Spurs doubled their lead from 9 to 18 points. Hawks shooting 46%, 7 of 23 on their threes. Spurs at 57%, 8 of 20 on their threes. Onyeka Okongwu has 16 points to lead the Hawks, 12 for Dyson Daniels, 9 for Trae Young, 6 for DeAndre Hunter. Keaton Wallace with 5, Zachary Rizachet with 4, and Vit Krejci has 2 points. De'Aaron Fox in his Spurs debut has 18 points, 8 for 12 from the floor. Devin Vassell has 11 points, 9 for Stephon Castle, 8 for Victor Wembanyama and Jeremy Sohan, 7 points for Harrison Barnes, 5 for Chris Paul. Keldon Johnson has 3, as does Julian Champagnie. The rebounds, even at 19. The assists, San Antonio with 18, and the Hawks with 16, but the Hawks with 12 turnovers in the first half. San Antonio with just 4, and that has been the difference in the ball game. The Hawks trailing the Spurs 72-54 at halftime. We'll look at scores from around the league next on the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network.
It's a tie game. No timeouts left. The clock is ticking. It all comes down to the final shot. These are the unforgettable moments that NBA fans live for. Moments that are so much better when experienced live in person. We can get you there. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster, the official ticketing partner of the NBA. Visit Ticketmaster.com/NBA and find seats you can't get anywhere else. Never miss another epic NBA moment.
I'm running this.
Looking for a ride that was made just for you? Then find yourself in a Ford F-150 truck. It's got instant power. Bam! Right out the gate. A refined luxe interior. More like a Royal Haven. And of course, one that drives like a boss. Smooth and classy, like you. For great offers on F-150, the only truck in its class built Ford tough, see your local Ford dealer or visit buyfordnow.com.
Does managing your healthcare feel like a full-time job? Bounced around from one doctor to the next? Did they get your lab results? Were you supposed to bring those? All the forms, the bills, the not-a-bills, the...
Press 4 to repeat these options.
Does healthcare have to be this way? At Kaiser Permanente, all of us work together to make healthcare easier. And with integrated care and coverage, all you have to do is focus on your health. Learn more at kp.org. Kaiser Permanente, for all that is you.
Hi, I'm Dominique Wilkins. Before reaching the Hall of Fame, I was just another kid at the Y dreaming to play in the NBA. The YMCA is truly a special place. It taught me valuable lessons about sports, health, wellness, and supporting my community. Whether it's basketball, pickleball, swimming, personal training, or thousands of exercise classes that they had at the Y, there's truly something for everyone. Big dreams really do start here. Become a member today at ymcaatlanta.org. The Y is a proud partner of the Atlanta Hawks.
We have reached halftime.
Back to more of our halftime show
with Mike Conti on the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network.
Hawks trail the Spurs at halftime, 72-54 here at State Farm Arena. Elsewhere around the league, early in the third quarter, Milwaukee leads at Charlotte 76-59. Damian Lillard has 23 points. Cleveland at halftime leads Detroit 65-56. 20 points for Evan Mobley. Early in the second quarter, it's Washington 38, Brooklyn 35. Washington getting 9 points from Keyshawn George. In the second quarter, Philadelphia leads Miami 37-36. There is a report that the Heat are going to trade Jimmy Butler to the Golden State Warriors for a package of players that includes Andrew Wiggins and Dennis Schroeder. Toronto in the second quarter leading Memphis 42-40. 6 points for Jacoby Walker. Minnesota out to an early 16-4 lead on Chicago. Naz Reid has 5 points. Coming up at 9 Eastern time, it's Golden State at Utah and Denver hosting New Orleans. At 9:30, it'll be Phoenix and Oklahoma City. And at 10 Eastern time, Orlando is at Sacramento. Highlights coming up next from our game here in Atlanta. The Hawks down big to the Spurs at halftime, 72-54 on the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network.
Another serious truck crash out on 285 today.
Georgia has some of the heaviest truck traffic in the country. Accidents are common, injuries are severe, and insurance companies don't like to pay. Don't put your future in their hands. Call the Strong Arm. Attorney John Foy and Associates.
When insurance companies play games, we win. We've helped clients like you recover hundreds of millions, and we don't get paid until you get paid. That's the Strong Arm.
Hi, I'm Dominique Wilkins. Before reaching the Hall of Fame, I was just another kid at the Y dreaming to play in the NBA. The YMCA is truly a special place. It taught me valuable lessons about sports, health, wellness, and supporting my community. Whether it's basketball, pickleball, swimming, personal training, or thousands of exercise classes that they had at the Y, there's truly something for everyone. Big dreams really do start here. Become a member today at ymcaatlanta.org. The Y is a proud partner of the Atlanta Hawks.
Your cardiologist knows your heart, and your mom knows how to mend your heart. Your ophthalmologist helps you see, and your best friend makes you feel seen. A visit to your physical therapist can heal your shoulder, and a visit to your grandma can heal your soul. Your health is a journey you don't take alone. Just like the people around you, all of us at Kaiser Permanente work together to help care for all that is you. Learn more at kp.org. Kaiser Permanente, for all that is you.
Some people like A and others like B. At BMW, we prefer X. Like the dynamic X3, meant for ultimate exploration. The X5, built to conquer even the most difficult paths. Or the pinnacle of comfort and luxury, the X7. And since every X-Range vehicle is packed with performance and versatility, you'll always get the best of X. The BMW X-Range. Your next X venture starts here.
We have reached halftime.
Back to more of our halftime show
with Mike Conti on the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network.
The Hawks done in by turnovers in the first half. 12 turnovers converted into 20 points by San Antonio. And as such, the Hawks trailed the Spurs 72-54. The Hawks did have a 2-point lead early in this game. San Antonio's biggest lead is their current margin, 18 points. Here are the first half highlights.
Fires a pass right side. Zach Rizachet again didn't shoot it this time. Now he backs in the lane. Had it stripped in the corner. It goes down to Double O. Shoots and hits a three. Onyeka Okongwu knocks down a three-pointer, his 19th of the year. And it's 7-6, Spurs lead. Trae Young back with it, 8.5 to go first quarter. Trae dribbling in the middle. Now he drives, gets it underneath. They go back in the corner. Dyson a three. It's good. Dyson Daniels knocks down his 53rd three of the year. Hawks take the lead, 11-10. Trae Young way outside, makes a move towards the lane, gets it out to Onyeka. Now in the corner, DeAndre Hunter a three is good. DeAndre Hunter knocks down a three-pointer. That's 92 for him, and the Spurs are going to take a timeout. And now coming back the other way, the Spurs have it. It's stolen by Trae. Trae gets it up to Zach Rizachet, and he jams. Fortunate steal by Trae that time. Out there behind a pick by Dom Barlow. Throws it. Oh, another turnover. And now a long pass up to De'Aaron Fox. He's all alone and jams. Too many turnovers. 44-29. Hawks down by 15. Rebound, Dyson Daniels. Coming down towards 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Dyson with it. Dyson backing into the lane. Fires and hits, and he got fouled on the play. So counted for Dyson Daniels, and he got fouled by Chris Paul. And now the Hawks will bring it up. Trae Young across. Stops and shoots a long three. No good. Rebound jam back in by Onyeka Okongwu. Onyeka's got 7. 53-40, Hawks trailing. And now Dyson Daniels out to Onyeka. Straightaway three is good again. Onyeka hits his second three of the game. 61-50, Hawks down by 11. Trae Young back. Trae's pass tipped and stolen again. Now it's going to be a 3-on-0 for the Spurs. And Sochan goes in and jams. Another turnover. Oh my goodness. 70-52, Hawks down by 18 points now. And that is the end of the first half. And the Hawks are down by 18 points. So they've got a lot of work to do in the second half. So we've reached halftime. It is the Spurs 72, Hawks 54.
The bright spots for the Hawks, Onyeka Okongwu with 16 points in the first half and Dyson Daniels with 12. And the Hawks shooting 46% from the floor, which isn't terrible, but they've got to get the turnovers cleaned up or this could end up being a very, very long night. Steve Holman with the third quarter coming up next as the Hawks trail the Spurs at halftime, 72-54 on the Atlanta Hawks radio network.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. Maybe that's why we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the game. And when we're not thinking about basketball, we're thinking about things that elevate our own game. It starts with a lineup of star players, like the 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line, with capability that takes us to another level. The best seats in the house, all 7 of them. Ground clearance that propels us even higher. And available dual panoramic displays that steal the show. These are the things that occupy our minds. And honestly, we wouldn't have it any other way. The stylish 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, official automotive partner of the NBA. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
For 33 days, that's right, 33 days, 333 people will win $333 in cash, 3 cash.
Get ready for some instant wins, Georgia, because for 33 days, 333 people will instantly win $333. That's at least 10 instant winners a day.
Numbers are everywhere, there's enough to share, so pick and play Cash 3.
It all ends February 15th, so play Cash 3 from the Georgia Lottery. Play responsibly.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Now, back to the game.
On the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network.
All right, back again here at State Farm Arena at 72-54. Hawks trailing by 18. That's the largest lead of the night by San Antonio. They've done that twice. They were ahead 70-52, then 72-54. The Hawks had cut it down to 9 They got it down to 61-52 to get it down to those 9 points. The Hawks did lead by 2 twice. The last time was 14-12, but after that it's been pretty much all San Antonio. The three-point shooting for the Hawks started off pretty hot, but then it went cold and then came back a little bit at the end. 7 of 23 for 30%. And for the Spurs, they shot 40%, 8 for 20. During the season, the Spurs are 35% on their three-point shots. So they're up a little bit from that in tonight's game. And on the season, they're 46% from the field, and they're 57 tonight. Of course, De'Aaron Fox has a little something to do with that. He's been pretty good so far. He's 8 for 12, 2 of 5 on his threes. The story for the Hawks, though, has been the turnovers. They've turned it over 12 times, and those have turned into 20 points for the Spurs, and the Hawks trail by 18. So you pretty much can do the math on that. Trey has 6 turnovers himself. The other one with multiple turnovers is Veit, who has 3. The total, though, is 12 for the Hawks as they head into the second half. The Spurs turned it over only 4 times the whole first half, 7 points. Work cut out for us here in the second half.
You have to think those turnover numbers are going to kind of swing back towards the median here in the second half. I mean, that's a really tough number for the Hawks, but San Antonio with only 4 turnovers themselves, that's remarkable, especially when you consider their point guard is playing their first game with the Spurs.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Gordon mentioned, Gordon said he probably hasn't even seen the playbook yet.
Yeah, and they only have 4 turnovers as a team. Fox has 0. That's really remarkable, and you have to think at some point, hopefully the Hawks are going to be able to disrupt that here in the second half.
Well, we're ready for the second half to begin. It's going to be Hawks ball. Jimmy Butler now, member of the Warriors. How about that? So now it'll be Dyson Daniels to put it in play in the backcourt. The Hawks are going to be left to right. We're waiting for ESPN, I guess. The clock is ready to go, but the officials just got the sign from the scorer's table to wait. They're still saying wait. Must be some really fascinating ESPN promo that they're showing. Maybe it's a promo of Stephen A. Smith saying he's not running for president. So, they're still waiting.
And they started halftime late, too. That's,
well, and the thing about it is they've got a 9:30 game on ESPN tonight. So you would think they'd try to speed this along a little bit, but they're still waiting. This isn't fair to the players to have to stand out there and wait.
This is only going to get worse next year when you have more games on national TV with the Amazon and NBC deals kicking in. It's only going to get worse.
Well, they're still waiting. I don't think, well, they pay billions, I guess, to do the games. But this is crazy that they've waited this long to start things again.
I'm looking over at their announcers. Richard Jefferson's just putting his headset on, so they must finally be back.
Yeah. He didn't even want to hear the promos. So now Trae Young has it. Hawks left to right. Second half underway. Hawks trailing 72-54. And now out on the left side, the pass goes now underneath to DeAndre Hunter, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. The Spurs did it a couple of times, and if we sit right on the baseline, by the way, and the Spurs did it a couple of times, they didn't call it. Strange, though, they call it on the Hawks right away. So here we go, 72-54, Hawks trail. The Spurs have the ball now. Fox takes it down the lane, lays it up off the glass, and good. So Fox has 20 in his debut. Now here's DeAndre Hunter with a 3, and it's good from the right side. DeAndre knocks down his second 3 of the game. So the Hawks trail now 74-57. As back comes Wembanyama. Wembanyama starts to dribble towards the middle. Now he shoots a long 3. No good. The long rebound is taken, though, by Barnes. Barnes gets it to Chris Paul. Now they go out to Vassell, a left side 3. No good. Rebound, and Onyeka Okongwu gets it now to Trae Young. Here comes Trae back with it. Trae drives left. Trae goes all the way through. Bounce pass in the corner. Dyson Daniels out. He goes to Zach Rizachet. Zach backs, turns, fires, and hits. Zach Rizachet has 6, and the Hawks trail 74-59. 10:45 to go in the third. Spurs back with it out on the right side. Vassell drives to the basket, throws it back out. Chris Paul. Now they go right side. Wembanyama is wide open and hits the three. Boy, he couldn't have been more wide open that time. 77-59. Hawks down by 19. Now DeAndre Hunter throws it out in the middle. Onyeka with a three. He's got it again. Onyeka Okongwu hits his third three of the game. 77-62. Hawks trail. Now Barnes under the basket. A reverse is good. Harrison Barnes scores. 79-62. Hawks trail. And now Trae Young back with it. Trae behind the pick. Trae picked up by Chris Paul out there. Now the left side pass. DeAndre again. A three is good. DeAndre Hunter from the corner hits another three. 79-65. Hawks down by 14. Now it's De'Aaron Fox back. Fox dribbling up high. Picked up by DeAndre Hunter. They go down low. Wembanyama. Turnaround baseline is good. Wembanyama scores. It's 81-65. Hawks trail. Now DeAndre Hunter, right corner this time. He gets the pass underneath. It's tipped and out of bounds by Vassell. He was trying to get it to Zach Rizachet. So now the Hawks will have it with 16 on the 24. 9:36 to go in the third. Trae is going to tie his shoe now while they wait a second. So he'll put it in under the basket. And he throws it in left corner. DeAndre Hunter's pass tipped, but it comes out to Onyeka. Now to Zach Rizachet. Back in the middle, Trae Young underneath. Nice pass to Onyeka, who lays it in. Onyeka Okongwu scores, and the Spurs want a timeout. So Onyeka's got a 21-point night going and a timeout. We've got 9:26 to go. We're in the third quarter. It's the Spurs 81, the Hawks 67. Hawks Radio Network.
For 33 days, that's right, 33 days, 333 people will win. $333 in cash, cash.
Get ready for some instant wins, Georgia, because for 33 days, 333 people will instantly win $333. That's at least 10 instant winners a day.
Numbers are everywhere, there's enough to share, so pick and play Cash 3.
It all ends February 15th, so play Cash 3 from the Georgia Lottery. Play responsibly.
I'm attorney Ken Nugent.
And I'm Hall of Famer Dominique Wilkins.
I'm proud to be teaming up with the Atlanta Hawks Foundation to give more kids a chance to attend the Junior Hawks Summer Basketball Camp.
Through the Scores for Scholarship program, Kent Nugent is going to donate $3 for every point the Atlanta Hawks score this season.
Writing big checks is always my pleasure.
Ken Nugent, proud partner of the Atlanta Hawks.
Call 1-800-CALL-KEN, spokesperson for Kenneth S. Nugent, PC Attorneys at Law, 1355 Peachtree Street Northeast, Suite 1000, Atlanta, Georgia 30309.
When you buy a new house, you might say,
"Shut the front door."
Winning!
No, seriously, shut the front door. We own this house now.
But you actually need to say,
"Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there."
that's right. The local State Farm agent is there to help you choose the coverage you need.
Welcome to my crib. No one says that anymore, but I don't care.
So just remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Never settle, unless it's in the electrifying BMW i4. Blend the lines of cutting-edge and classic with groundbreaking technology at your fingertips. Experience M-engineered precision while you twist around every turn. After all, electric doesn't have to be static. If you thought EVs couldn't live up to your expectations, then you've never experienced the ultimate electric driving machine. The 100% electric 2025 BMW i4.
Now, back to the game.
On the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network.
9:26 to play in the third quarter. The Hawks trailing the Spurs 81-67. Let's look at the Georgia Natural Gas Greener Life Impact Player of the game. The player with the largest plus-minus impact on tonight's game is Onyeka Okongwu, who is at a -2. Georgia Natural Gas. Get GNG and get warm. Visit GNG.com.
The three-pointers by Onyeka ties his career high for most in a game. Oh, they just showed Duke Deuce on the board. I had a feeling he was going to be here tonight. Deuce is on the loose. Well, the Hawks are coming out of the timeout. Trae Young stays out there. Dyson Daniels, Onyeka Okongwu. Zach Rizachet and DeAndre Hunter. Fairly quick timeout called by San Antonio when the Hawks cut it down to 14. They did have it down to 9 late in the second quarter. Then the Spurs built it right back up again. And they've led by as many as 20. So now the Spurs have it out of the timeout. And they'll bring the ball up this time with Fox. Fox comes across out on the right wing. Now he gets it back over on the right corner pass where Harrison Barnes goes down low to Wembanyama. He puts it up and in. He makes it look easy. Pretty high up there. He's close to the rim. And now it'll be Trae Young back on the left wing. Trae, pass stolen, another turnover. Here comes Wemby with it now in the middle. He stops and shoots a three. No good. Rebound tipped in the air and taken though by Barnes. Goes up and no good. Partially blocked, I think, by Onyeka. Now here comes Trae. Trae Young has it. 8:45 to go in the third. He drives the lane. He lays it high off the glass and no good. Rebound Onyeka though up and in. Onyeka now with 23 and the Hawks down by 14 again. Now on the right wing it's Fox. Fox up top, Wembanyama. Now out to Chris Paul. Chris Paul in the middle behind the pick. Chris Paul throws it in the corner, left side. Barnes a three, no good. Rebound DeAndre. Hawks down by 14 with the ball. Here comes DeAndre Hunter. Towards the middle, shoots a three, and it's in and out. Rebound Wembanyama comes back down to Vassell. Vassell across, Hawks down. 83-69. Vassell down the lane. Throws it in the corner. Chris Paul fakes. Shoots a two. Misses. Rebound high in the air. DeAndre Hunter with it. DeAndre in the backcourt will bring it up down to Trae Young. Trae across on the right wing. Trae to the basket. Trae lays it up and in. Trae's got 11 points on the night. 83-71. Hawks down by 12. They've cut it from 20 to 12. Now back with it. De'Aaron Fox. Fox on the right wing. He had it knocked away, but he got it back. Now turns and shoots, and he hits again. Fox having a night. 22 points. 85-71. Hawks trail. DeAndre Hunter out to Zach Rizachet. In the middle it goes Trae Young. Trae dribbles left. Trae threw it away again, and Vassell has it. Now they go up to Barnes. Barnes drives, lays it up and in. And the Hawks are down 87-71. It seems like every time they get it close, Spurs come right back. Turnovers, of course, have helped them. Now it's Onyeka, double pumps. Throws up a left-hander against Wemby and scores. What a move by Onyeka. He's got 25. It's 87-73. Hawks are down by 14. Now back underneath, they get the pass to Vassell. He got it blocked, and then it was up and down, so it'll be Hawks ball. So the Hawks are trying to hang in here.
That was a block by Onyeka.
Yeah, another one by him.
Really been phenomenal tonight.
Yeah, Onyeka has been outstanding. He's got 4 assists. He's got 7 rebounds in his 25 points, and he's 3 for 3 on his threes. Here's Trae with it now. Trae Young dribbles right, goes in the middle. Dyson Daniels back to Trae. Trae goes in the lane. 14-footer is no good, but he got fouled, so he'll shoot 2. I think he'll shoot 2. Harrison Barnes picks up the foul. So it's the first on Barnes. Trae is at the line now. He was shooting that one. 6:39 to go, third quarter. Trae has missed 2 tonight. His first one is good. Trae also has 8 assists tonight. He's 5 of 7 from the line. And now he gets ready for one more. And he makes it. So Trae hits the 2 free throws this time. And the Hawks are down by 12 again. 87-75. 6.5 to go, third quarter. Chris Paul will bring it back up. Chris Paul hands it out on the left wing to Fox. Fox at the head of the key. Now back down low underneath, and all alone was Sohan. And he scores. He's got 11, 89-75. Hawks down as Trae comes back. Trae drives. Trae in the lane. Throws up a right-hander, and it's good. So Trae coming to life a little bit here in the third, and now Barnes with it. Barnes on the left wing. Throws it down low to Chris Paul. Posted up against Trae. Now they go back outside. And they get a 3-point try that's no good by Fox that time. The rebound, DeAndre Hunter. Up he goes to Trae Young. Trae stops and shoots a 3. No good, back rim. That was online, but it was A little too far. Now Chris Paul has it. Gets it in the lane to Sohan, who puts it up and in. 5-point swing right there. 91-77, Hawks trail. Here comes Trey again. Trey drives. Trey down the lane. Trey throws it back out to Dyson Daniels for a three, and it's no good. Onyeka, another rebound up and in. Onyeka Okongwu is having a night. 27 points. It's 91-79. Hawks down by a dozen. Chris Paul back. Now gets it in the lane. Sohan threw it back outside. It's saved by Champagnie. Now they get it back outside in the corner to Barnes. Barnes with 7. Barnes drives. Barnes throws it up and in. 93-79. 5:10 to go in the quarter. Now Trey will bring it up. Keaton Wallace is in the game with Trey now at the same time. So Trey in the middle goes left side with his pass. Dyson Daniels. Dyson way out there now. Back to Keaton Wallace in the corner. And Onyeka tries again. And he misses the three this time. And it bounces over the backboard. But that was a good look too by Onyeka. He's got 27 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists.
I feel like if the Hawks stay patient, they can hang around in this game. It's the turnovers that are ending all of their runs back into this.
So now it'll be San Antonio ball as they'll bring it back up. And Castle back in the game, gets it down in the middle. Sohan tried a backdoor pass that's stolen by Onyeka Okongwu. And now here comes Trey. Trey down the middle. Trey goes all the way through. He gets it stripped, gets it back. Now he throws it in the lane, and Onyeka puts it up again and scores. 29 for Onyeka. Hawks down by 12, 93-81. Now Castle. Castle throws it outside. They go to Johnson for a three, no good. Rebound, Onyeka again. That's his 9th of the night. And now it's Trae Young. Trey crosses over, dribbles left. Now he's picked up by Castle out there. Trey drives again. Throws it up off the glass and good. Trey's got 17 now, and the Hawks have cut it to 10. 93-83. Spurs coming back up. Of course, Wemby's on the bench right now. And now it's Fox in the middle. Fox goes up high, and it's stolen by Dyson Daniels. He's going to break it alone and jam. 2 hands. Dyson Daniels. And the Hawks have cut it down now to 93-85. Dyson with another steal. Hawks down by only 8 now. They were down by 20. Spurs back with it. Keldon Johnson outside in the middle, right on the logo, bouncing it. Now he looks, gets it way up high where it's Sohan. Sohan handing it back out to De'Aaron Fox. Fox with 7, shoots a 3, and he misses. The rebound high in the air and taken by Dyson Daniels. Here comes Trae Young. Trey has it. Hawks down by only 8. Trey goes left side. DeAndre Hunter a 3. Bang! And the Hawks have cut it down to 5. 93-88. And a timeout taken by San Antonio. 3:12 to go, third quarter. It's the Spurs 93, Hawks 85, Hawks Radio Network.
Does managing your health care feel like a full-time job? Bounced around from one doctor to the next? Did they get your lab results? Were you supposed to bring those? All the forms, the bills, the not-a bills, the...
Press 4 to repeat these options.
Does healthcare have to be this way? At Kaiser Permanente, all of us work together to make healthcare easier. And with integrated care and coverage, all you have to do is focus on your health. Learn more at kp.org. Kaiser Permanente, for all that is you.
The countdown has begun. The 25-26 Atlanta Hawks season is closer than you think. Set up and guarantee your seats to join in on the action.
What a shot!
Hawks membership deposits presented by Ticketmaster are available. Don't wait to claim your seat for 10, 20, 30, or 40 home games. Trey, Jalen, and the squad are locked in. Are you? Claim your seat today. Visit Hawks.com/join.
Hawks fans, Papa John's has your game day feast covered with Papa Pairings. Pair 2 or more mouthwatering menu items for just $6.99 each. Another day, another opportunity to choose from medium one-topping pizzas, boneless or traditional wings, papadillas, breadsticks, cheese sticks, garlic knots, and desserts. Better ingredients, better pizza. Better get you some Papa Pairings, only at Papa John's. Caw-caw!
The roar of our engines, the pump of our heartbeats, the pedal to our metal, the sparks that ignite us, the pistons that push us, the passions that drive us. From the feelings that move us to the places that pull us on the roads that unite us. With nearly 6,000 stores and over 17,000 auto care centers, Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
Now, back to more of today's game
on the Hawks Radio Network.
3:12 to play in the third quarter, and the Hawks have whittled this 20-point Spurs lead down to 5, 93-88. The big headline of the hour in the NBA, another major trade is reported by ESPN. Jimmy Butler has successfully wiggled his way out of Miami, reportedly going to the Golden State Warriors for a package that includes Andrew Wiggins and Dennis Schroeder. There are a couple other teams involved in the trade as well. ESPN reported at halftime, and in fact, this is the reason why the third quarter was late to get started. They wanted to give Shams some extra time. Shams reported that the Warriors, Steve, reached out to Kevin Durant. Durant told him he didn't want to come back, and that's why they went and got Jimmy Butler.
Oh, so Shams took the time to start the third. That's a big story, though.
Huge story.
That was not his first choice, though, right, Jimmy Butler? I don't think Golden State was his. Wasn't it Phoenix he wanted to go to?
Yeah, it might have been, yeah.
I think Phoenix was his first choice.
It's amazing how someone can, refuse to get on the team plane and
I don't think
exhibit all kind of weird behavior and then have a list of demands as to where he goes.
Well, I think that he said he wanted Phoenix. I think His Highness Riley was not going to send him there. He's going to prove a point. And now Dyson Daniels just knocked the ball out of Castle's hands, but it goes out of bounds. So it'll still be San Antonio ball. The Hawks are down by only 5 now.
San Antonio really struggled there with Wemby off the floor. He's back on the floor now.
So the Spurs put it in play down to Castle. Castle up high against Dyson Daniels. The bounce pass stolen by DeAndre Hunter. Here comes Dre. Going to break in and lay it up. Got it blocked. And the rebound, though, right there. Dyson Daniels follows and jams. Good hustle by Dyson to get back down there to help out. 93-90, the Hawks trailing. Only 3 points. Now Castle right wing. Castle throws it in the corner. Vassell is wide open, and he misses. The rebound, though, picked up by Sohan. He goes up and got fouled. DeAndre is hurt. Dyson picks up the foul. DeAndre Hunter is still down. I think he's okay. Yeah, they've picked him back up. 93-90. The Hawks have cut a 20-point lead down to 3 with 2:36 to go here in the third. Sohan will be at the line. Spurs are 10 of 12. He misses the first, Sohan does. It's not the fourth quarter, so everybody just relax. No Chick-fil-A yet. One more coming here for Sohan, and he makes this one. So he made 1 of 2. Hawks trail 94-90 with 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Trey will bring it back up. Trey dribbling into the lane. Now he stops. He gets it underneath. Onyeka has it knocked away. Now it's picked up. Wembanyama took it away from him. Now up they come with a pass to Sohan. He drives under the basket, throws it back outside to Castle. In the lane, now Vassell throws it back outside. They get it to Johnson. Johnson down the lane. He puts it up and no good. Rebound Onyeka. And now to Trae Young. Hawks still down by 4. Trae drives. Trae all the way through into the lane. Brings it out to DeAndre. A right side 3 is no good. DeAndre Hunter. And then Wembanyama almost threw it away, but it's picked up by Fox now. Fox gets it underneath to Vassell. Vassell goes up, got it blocked. Keaton Wallace blocked it. Now they go to Vassell in the corner, and he hits a 3. That was unfortunate bounce that time. 97-90, Hawks trailing. Now Trae Young back on the left wing. 1:39 to go, third quarter. Hawks down by 7. Trae gets doubled. Throws a pass in the corner, Onyeka. Now Onyeka can't go at the top of the key. Bounce pass underneath. Dyson jams it home. Onyeka's doing everything tonight, including beautiful passes. It's 97-92. Hawks down by 5. Here's Vassell again on the left wing this time. Now way up top they go to Fox. Fox behind the pick by Wembanyama. They go in the corner now. Sohan down low. Wemby back to Sohan, and he lays it in. 99-92. Hawks down by 7 again. 1 minute to go in the third. Trae alley-oop underneath, hits the backboard. And it's another turnover. Now it's going to be Sohan. Sohan goes alley-oop underneath. Vassell puts it in. Trey's got 9 turnovers on the night now. Here's a long pass, and there should be a foul on the Spurs, but they don't call it. And DeAndre Hunter put it up and in. I can't believe they didn't call a foul there. 101-94. Hawks trailing by 7. Now the Spurs will bring it back with Fox. Fox up high. Fox getting the moving pick from Vassell. Now Fox trying to move in. He backs in. He leans. He turns. He shoots. And it was partially blocked, I think, by Dyson. Now here comes Trae Young. Hawks down by 7. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. The Hawks can hold for the last shot here. Difference of about 5 on the 2 clocks. So it's Trae Young outside. Trae dribbling. Now using up time to 7. He gets fouled. He took a 3-point shot. They say no shot. It's only the first in the last 2 minutes against San Antonio. Fox picked up that foul. It's his second. So now the Hawks will have 13.3. And it comes into Trae. 101-94. Here's Trae, a straightaway 3. He's got it. Trae Young with a 3-pointer, and the Hawks have cut it to 4. Now it's 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Aaron Fox has it. Fox throws a pass, right side. Johnson, a 3 is no good. Wemby back up and in right at the buzzer. Hawks couldn't get the rebound. No big guy was down there. It was Dyson Daniels trying to box him out. So Wembanyama scores, and the Hawks are down by 6 as we head to the 4th. They were down by 20, so they cut it all the way down to 3 and now trail by 6. So after 3, it's the Spurs 103 and the Hawks 97 on the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network.
I'm attorney Ken Nugent.
And I'm Hall of Famer Dominique Wilkins.
I'm proud to be teaming up with the Atlanta Hawks Foundation to give more kids a chance to attend the Junior Hawks Summer Basketball Camp.
Through the Scores a Scholarship Program, Kent Nugent is going to donate $3 for every point the Atlanta Hawks score this season.
Writing big checks is always my pleasure.
Ken Nugent, proud partner of the Atlanta Hawks.
Call 1-800-CALL-KEN, spokesperson for Kenneth S. Nugent, PC Attorneys at Law, 1355 Peachtree Street Northeast, Suite 1000, Atlanta, Georgia 30309.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
With NBA League Pass, keeping up with the league is as easy as NBA. Watch from multiple angles and in your preferred language.
Wait, really?
Oh, new guy, huh? Yeah, you get so many live games, recaps, and highlights.
So the court is my oyster.
It's your Pelican, Wolf, Bull, Nugget, Big Blue Dog, whatever you want it to be. NBA League Pass, your home for streaming hoops.
Only select out-of-market games available and local blackout restrictions apply. Additional charges and other conditions may apply. Visit NBA.com/subscriber agreement for full terms and conditions.
Attention, Atlanta Hawks fans. Ready to elevate your game on the road? If you're in need of a new set of tires for your car, truck, or SUV, then check out Kumo Tire, where quality and affordability go hand in hand. Kumo Tire is committed to giving you the confidence you need to tackle the road ahead with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee and road hazard protection on many of our most popular tire lines. Join the winning team this season. Choose Kumo Tire and get performance without compromise. Visit KumoTire.com to learn more. Game on. Game on. Terms and conditions apply. Visit website for details.
Now, back to the game.
On the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network.
Well, the Hawks have made a game of this. They're down by 6. As we head to the 4th quarter, let's pause 10 seconds. Station ID, Hawks Radio Network.
This is the game.
Live from the Kia Studios.
The Atlanta Hawks play here.
WZGC and WZGC HD1 Atlanta. Sports Radio 92.9 The Game.
Oh, we've got the swag surfing going on here at State Farm Arena. Let me look down there. I do not see Kirk Cousins down there doing it.
Oh, boy.
The swag surf.
That's a hot topic at the moment.
Yes, it is.
You know, turnovers have really been such a huge factor in this game. San Antonio had only 4 in the first half. They had 4 in the third quarter alone. The Hawks had 12 in the first half. They at least cut that down to 5 in the third quarter.
And then down to 3. 93
Well, they cut the lead down
they
to
cut
3.
it down to 3.
But they had 5 turnovers.
5 turnovers, yes.
Which is down from an average of 6 per quarter in the first half. So
they still are got to cut those. That's 9 for Trey right now after 3.
Yeah,
I mean, they were all good ideas, but Spurs had their hands in there and everything else. So now the fourth quarter is underway. The Hawks are down by 6, and Chris Paul will bring it up against Zach Rieseshay. Now they get it up high to Wemby. Wembanyama throws a pass underneath where they get it now to Castle, who puts it up, and no good. Hawks catch a break there, and the rebound, DeAndre Hunter out to Vit Krejci. Back to DeAndre. Back to Vit. Left side 3. It's good by Vit. Vit Krejci knocks down a 3-pointer. That's his 48th of the year. The Hawks trail by 3 again. 103-100. And now the Spurs are back with it. Vassell down the lane. High off the back. No good. And the rebound comes out to Paul for 3. No good. Wembanyama gets the rebound, and he got fouled. They're going to call it on DeAndre Hunter, I think. They do. They call it on DeAndre. Another sellout tonight. 17,191 on hand to watch. So DeAndre did pick up that foul. It's only his second. So now the Spurs will put it in play on the side. Chris Paul to put it in. And he does. He gets it out now to Castle. Stefan Castle dribbles left. Castle towards the lane. Throws it in the corner. Now they get it back outside to Vassell. Down the lane, he jams. 105-100. Hawks trailing by 5. Dom Barlow is going to come in for the Hawks in a moment. Larry Nance is in the game now, as Keaton Wallace will start the quarter and bring it up. Keaton Wallace in the middle, 10:50 to go in the game. Keaton, a right side 3, and it's no good. Rebound loose and finally picked up by Vassell. Vassell will bring it up for the Spurs. They're ahead by 5. Now in the middle, Wembanyama tries to go in, can't do it. Now he goes back out to Vassell. Vassell trying to dribble in, steps back instead, shoots a jumper and hits it from the head of the key. Vassell gets another basket. He's got 20 points. 107-100, Hawks trail. Keaton Wallace hands it out to DeAndre Hunter. Dre puts it on the floor. He drives, goes right through and puts it up, and no foul. And the rebound taken by Chris Paul. Up it comes to Champagnie. Now left side to Castle. Castle backing in. Looks for help now. Throws it back out to Champagnie. In the middle, Wembanyama. Wembanyama starts to dribble left. Goes back towards the middle. Now an offensive foul against the Spurs. Offensive foul on...
I think it was Champagnie.
Champagnie, yes. So Champagnie picks up the foul. Trey is coming right back into the game now. He wasn't out long.
Well, you know, national TV games, you get longer breaks.
Right.
Could allow for more minutes.
So now Trae Young back in the game. Will bring it up. We're under 10 to go. Hawks down by 7. Trae on the left wing. Trae into the corner. Now back the other way. And they're going to call a defensive 3-second call against the Spurs. Wasn't expecting that one. So Trae will shoot the free throw, and then the Hawks will get the ball back. So this is a big possession right here with 9:50 to go in the game.
Veggie Good.
And the free throw is good.
It's a new Veggie Good breading mix. Gulay is in.
Trae now, 20 points, 21 points. And he's got 11 assists, so he's got the double-double. And now the Hawks down by 6, put it in play to Trae. Trae, bounce pass in the lane. Dom Barlow puts it up and in, and he got fouled on the play. Dominic Barlow with a basket. Wembanyama just picked up his 4th foul.
The Hawks have had success going right at him. That's another example. That's a good play by Dom Barlow. Took a while to get that 4th foul on Wembanyama, but I'd keep going at him.
I would too, but I have a feeling they're going to be very hesitant to call 5 and 6. Maybe 5. I don't know about 6. A free throw no good by Dom, and the rebound taken by the Spurs. So it's a 4-point game. Now Castle drives and got his shot blocked. Dom Barlow just blocked it, threw it off Castle and out of bounds. What a play by Dom Barlow. He got high praise tonight before the game from Quinn Snyder in the pregame news conference.
I can't believe he got back there so quickly.
So now it's Trae to bring it up. Hawks down by only 4. 9.5 to go in the game. Trae Young dribbling in the middle. Fires it underneath. Dom Barlow again. Now back to Trae. Trey on the right wing this time. Trey into the lane. Trey fires it underneath. They get it to Zach Rieseshay. 3 seconds, 2. Zach goes up off the glass and no good. And the rebound, Vít Krejci. Vít, back out he goes. Dom Barlow. Now Dom drives right down the lane. He goes up and he got knocked down. He went to dunk it. And now there's a foul against the Hawks. What are they doing? They didn't call that foul. Dom Barlow went up against Wembanyama. See, they wouldn't call that fifth.
You called it.
They wouldn't call that fifth.
I mean, that... Lordy, let's get the replay here. Barlow, wow, clean block by Wemby. How about that?
Huh?
Clean block.
Well, it's still a 4-point game. Spurs will have the ball in the backcourt. Hawks have 2 fouls. Spurs have 1, and now it's Chris Paul to bring it up. And we're under 9 minutes to go. Vassell, head of the key pass underneath. Wemby jams it home. Wembanyama has 19, 109-103. Now Vít in the corner, Dom Barlow for a 3. And he's got it! Dominic Barlow hits a 3, and the Hawks cut it to 3. 109-106. 8:40 to go in the game. Now Vassell in the middle. Vassell backing up. Vassell picked up by Dominic Barlow. Now Vassell with 10. Stops and shoots a 3. And he misses. The rebound taken there by Larry Nance. Gets it to Trae Young. 8:23 to go. Big possession. Hawks down by 3. Here's Trae. Trae fakes. He drives. He got it blocked. Rebound, though. Larry Nance went up and got fouled. Is that on Wemby?
Gotta be.
No, they're calling it on Chris Paul. That's how they get around it, folks.
Wow. Wemby,
that is how they get around it.
He was right there.
It should have been on Wemby, but they won't call that 5th on him. They do not call the 5th foul on Wemby. They got out of it. They bailed themselves out by calling it on Chris Paul. Fact of life. Chris Paul and Larry Nance talking a little bit. Now Larry is at the line. These are big free throws for Larry Nance. And he makes the first. Fox is back into the game now. Dyson Daniels comes back in when Fox comes back in.
I think, again, even though the Hawks aren't getting that foul on Wembanyama, they're having success going at him. In fact, Wembanyama is out of the game here with 8:17 to go.
So one more for Larry Nance. And he misses this time. He made one and missed one, so the Hawks are down by 2. 109-107. 8:10 to go in the game. Now Chris Paul almost had it stolen, but they get it down to Sochan. Sochan at the foul line, brings it back out. Now he hands it back out to Chris Paul. Chris Paul at the foul line. Throws up a right-hander, and it's off the rim, no good. Rebound taken there by Dyson Daniels. Dyson gets fouled. Oh, they didn't call it. Now they get it underneath. Fox lays it in. Chris Paul stole it from him, and there was no foul. So now it's 111-107. Hawks down by 4. Now Trae Young in the middle. Trae drives the lane. Trae fakes. He floats it up and hits. Trae Young now 23 points. Hawks down by 2 again. 111-109. 7.5 to go in the game. Chris Paul outside now at the foul line. Throws it right corner where they get it to Champagnie, who goes up and got it blocked, then got it back again and put it in. Dom Barlow blocked them again. 113-109. Hawks trailing by 4 with 7:15 to go in the game. Now Trae Young. Left side, didn't shoot it. Gets it to Vít. Vít in the lane. Vít turns, throws it out. Dyson Daniels. Dyson spins and turns. Now to Dom Barlow. 2-point jumper is no good. It rolled out. Rebound taken by Chris Paul. 113-109. Hawks trail. We're under 7 to go. Chris Paul now goes in the middle to Sochan. Sochan holds it there. Now gets it back out to Champagnie. Champagnie at the foul line. Throws up a right-hander. No good. Rebound taken there by Larry Nance. Hawks down by 4 with the ball. Here comes Larry. Up he goes to Dyson Daniels. Dyson out on the right wing. Hawks need a good possession here. Dyson Daniels hands it to Vít for a foul line jumper. That's no good. It rolled out. Vít Krejci missed a 15-footer that was open. 113-109. Hawks trail. 6:25 to go in the game. Now it's to Aaron Fox. Fox on the right wing. Fox still dribbling out there against Dyson. Now Fox gets it in the lane to Sochan. Back out to Chris Paul for a 3, and he makes it. And the Hawks will call timeout. 116 to 109. Chris Paul always seems to do it. He stole that ball from Dyson Daniels, then he hit that big three. So we get a timeout with 6:12 to go. Spurs 116, Hawks 109, Hawks Radio Network.
Some people like A and others like B. At BMW, we prefer X. Like the dynamic X3, meant for ultimate exploration. The X5, built to conquer even the most difficult paths, or the pinnacle of comfort and luxury, the X7. And since every X-Range vehicle is packed with performance and versatility, you'll always get the best of X. The BMW X-Range. Your next X venture starts here.
When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
This is ludicrous.
but that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
I'm attorney Ken Nugent.
And I'm Hall of Famer Dominique Wilkins.
I'm proud to be teaming up with the Atlanta Hawks Foundation to give more kids a chance to attend the Junior Hawks Summer Basketball Camp.
Through the Scores for Scholarship program, Kent Nugent is going to donate $3 for every point the Atlanta Hawks score this season.
Writing big checks is always my pleasure.
Ken Nugent, proud partner of the Atlanta Hawks.
Call 1-800-CALL-KEN, spokesperson for Kenneth S. Nugent, PC Attorneys at Law, 1355 Peachtree Street Northeast, Suite 1000, Atlanta, Georgia 30309.
For 33 days, that's right, 33 days, 333 people will win $333 in cash,
Get ready for some instant wins, Georgia, because for 33 days, 333 people will instantly win $333. That's at least 10 instant winners a day.
Numbers are everywhere, there's enough to share, so pick and play Cash 3.
It all ends February 15th, so play Cash 3 from the Georgia Lottery. Play responsibly.
Now, back to the game.
On the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network.
6:12 to play in regulation. The Hawks trailing the Spurs 116 to 109. This portion of the game brought to you by Georgia Natural Gas. Winter time is GNG time. Stay warm and winterize your wallet with $100 off your first bill. It's that simple. Visit GNG.com today.
Well, it's a thriller here in Atlanta. It didn't look like it was going to be that way, but the Hawks cut it down to 2 twice. The last time was 111 to 109. Right now it's a 7-point game, 116 to 109. As the Spurs have scored 5 in a row, including Chris Paul with that three-pointer. I mean, it never fails against the Hawks. It seems like he will do something at the end. They just put Dr. J up on the board. Gets a nice hand from the crowd.
Sorry to interrupt. Chris Paul kind of reminds me of David West. Remember him?
Oh, yes.
Who just, even in the twilight of his career, would come up with big baskets against the Hawks.
Well, Atlanta coming back out now with DeAndre Hunter, Vit Krejci, Trae Young. Onyeka's back out there, and so is Dyson Daniels. Hawks down 116 to 109 with 6:12 to go. See if they can pull this off. Now it's Vit Krejci in the backcourt, leaving it for Trae Young. Trae is going to bring it up and get it across right about at 6 minutes to go in the game. Bounce pass up high, Onyeka back to Trae. Trae drives. Trae in the corner, Dyson Daniels. Dyson backing his way in. Turns, leans on Fox. He goes up, and they call travel. Called a traveling violation on Dyson. So that'll give the ball right back to San Antonio with 5:54 to go. Hawks down by 7. They did cut it down to 2, but the Spurs have scored the last 5. And now they will bring it back up with Harrison Barnes now to Wembanyama. Wembanyama hands it back out to Fox. Fox drives the lane. Throws up a left-hander. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound, DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre has it, and now he brings it up to Trae Young. Trae in the middle, gets it out to Dyson. Dyson back in the lane, and Onyeka jams it home. He may have been fouled, too, by Wembanyama, but they didn't call it. Onyeka now has 31 points. 116 to 111. Hawks down by 5. 5:20 to go. Can they get a couple of stops here? Here's Fox. Fox goes up high to Barnes, back to Fox. Now Fox way out there with it. 10 on the 24. Gets it in the lane to Harrison Barnes. Barnes underneath. And it goes off of Sohan. Oh, it went off the Hawks. It'll be Spurs ball still with 8 seconds on the 24. 5:09 to go in the game. And they put it in play to Wembanyama. He backs in, turns, shoots, baseline, and hits. 118 to 111. Hawks trailing by 7. Here's Trey on the left wing. Out he goes now to Onyeka for a three. Off the back rim, no good. And there's a foul on San Antonio as they push Dyson Daniels off the floor. De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's 3 on Fox, 3 against the Spurs. Hawks will keep the ball. Castle's coming back into the game. So the Hawks will have it with 14 on the 24. Dyson Daniels to put it in play. Sohan taking his sweet time to leave the floor. And now finally the Hawks will put it in play. Dyson Daniels gets it into Veet. Veet Krejci dribbling in the middle. Now he goes to Dyson. Dyson down the lane, puts it up off the glass, too strong. Rebound taken away by Fox. A long pass is stolen, and it's DeAndre Hunter tipping it to Veet. Now to Trey. Trey fakes. Trey shoots a three. He's got it. Trey Young with a three-pointer, and the Hawks have cut it to 4. 118 to 114. And San Antonio wants a timeout. Timeout called by the Spurs. 4:35 to go in the game. It's San Antonio 118, Atlanta 114, Hawks Radio Network.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily, at Georgia Power, we know a thing or two about saving energy. We understand that energy costs are an important part of your budget. That's why we're dedicated to providing tools and assistance that can help make a difference, so you can save your energy for the game. Visit georgiapower.com/myenergy to learn more.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp. Refreshing. And ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
I'm running this.
Looking for a ride that was made just for you? Then find yourself in a Ford F-150 truck. It's got instant power. Bam! Right out the gate. A refined luxe interior. More like a Royal Hayden. And of course, one that drives like a boss. Smooth and classy, like you. For great offers on F-150, the only truck in its class built Ford tough, see your local Ford dealer or visit buyfordnow.com.
School's canceled.
In Georgia, school gets canceled for snow at the drop of a flake. But you still have meetings, and now you have to try and keep them busy too? Who has time to shop for natural gas? What you really need is a bigger pot of coffee. That's why Georgia Natural Gas keeps it simple, with great rates and reliable service. So sign up at gng.com and get $100 off your first bill. Because these days, simple is just what you need.
Now, back to the game.
On the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network.
4:35 to play in regulation. The Hawks trailing the Spurs 118 to 114. First final score of the night is in the NBA. Milwaukee won at Charlotte 112 to 102. Damian Lillard had 29 points. Cleveland, with about 4 minutes to play, leading at Detroit 103 to 97. Evan Mobley has 28 for the Cavaliers.
Well, here we've got 4:35 to go. The Hawks trailing by 4 at 118 to 114. They were down at one time in this game, 74 to 54. And then they came battling back to cut it to within two different times, 109, 107, and then 111 to 109. Hawks will have another home game on Friday when Milwaukee comes in. They've got a little bit of a new look for sure. And then we go on the road again. Washington, Orlando. We'll be in Orlando for Super Bowl Sunday. And then on to New York for another game against the Knicks. That'll be 3 times in Madison Square Garden this year for the Hawks. the one extra game because of the tournament. So out of the timeout now, it's Spurs ball. 4.5 to go as they bring it up with De'Aaron Fox. Fox gets it in the middle. Barnes back to Fox. Fox shoots a little jumper, and it's no good. The rebound taken there by Vit Krejci. Vit gets it up to Trae Young. Trae coming across. Trae, tricky dribbles out there against Barnes. Now Trae makes a move. He got whacked as he throws it in the corner. Now they go back outside. DeAndre, a three. No good. Oh, that was on the back rim. Now coming back the other way, Castle. Castle goes right down the lane. Castle lays it up and in. Boy, that's a big swing right there. 114 for the Hawks, 120 for the Spurs. Now it's going to be Trae Young. Trae driving. Floats it up there and good over Wemby. Trae's got 28 on the night. The Hawks are back to within 4. 3:45 clock ticking. Hawks need a couple of stops here. Now Fox gets it up high, gets it back. Fox trying to drive into the lane. He throws it up and no good. Rebound though, Barnes. Barnes throws it back out. Wembanyama. He fakes, now shoots a three. Tipped in the air and Vit Krejci has it. Trae was the one who tipped that. Good job by Trae Young. Trae will bring it up. 3:20 to go. Hawks down by 4. Trae against Castle. Trae now makes a move. Down the lane. He got off the glass. No call, no foul. Trae got knocked right to the floor. What is going on around here? Now on the left side, it's Fox. Fox backs in, throws it back outside. Chris Paul for a three. He's got it. Boy, why was there not a foul, though? What a obvious, oh my goodness, that was an obvious foul against San Antonio that they did not call. But Chris Paul just hit another three. Hawks down by 7. Now DeAndre Hunter has it. Gets it over in the middle. Onyeka back to Trae. Trae, bounce pass. Onyeka couldn't handle it. Then he got fouled. Then they called a foul. That's on Wembanyama. That's his 5th. Third foul only against the 4th against the Spurs make it. So the next one will put them over the limit. Did you see a replay on that foul? They didn't show it, I guess, on ESPN, of course. Oh my goodness, that is really, that is terrible. So now Dyson Daniels puts it in play to Trae Young. Hawks down by 7. Trae, right side pass to Vit. Vit didn't shoot it. Goes back to Trae. Trae with 5. In the corner, fires up the 3. And it's no good. Rebound though, DeAndre Hunter right back up and in. DeAndre has 15 and the Hawks trail by 5. 123 to 118. Clock ticking now to 2:18 to go. Hawks need some stops. How about Chris Paul, though, hitting those 2 big threes? Now they go up high with a pass to Fox. Fox out on the left wing. Fox guarded by Onyeka. Now Fox trying to dribble in. Throws it way across to Vassell. A 3 is way off. Rebound. Onyeka gets another one. Now he clears it up ahead. It goes to Dyson Daniels. Dyson in the middle now against Wembanyama. Goes right side DeAndre for a 3. He's got it. DeAndre Hunter just knocked down a 3. And the Hawks have cut it to 2. 123 to 121. DeAndre Hunter with a huge 3. Now it'll be Fox up high. Fox with 10 on the 24. Fox looking for Wembanyama. Now puts it on the floor instead. Gets it out to Wemby. Wemby trying to back in with 2. 1. He has to force it up, and he misses. The long rebound, though, is taken by Chris Paul. That was too bad for the Hawks because it was such a long rebound. And now Chris Paul gets a pick, goes around it, shoots another 3, and he misses this time. And we're going to get a foul against the Hawks in the rebound action. Can you believe that? They didn't call that foul on a layup down at our end, and they call a rebounding foul against the Hawks. How obvious can they make this? How obvious can they make this on ESPN? Unbelievable. Because it was Wembanyama that they boxed out, and Dyson Daniels is going to get the foul. That is a horrible call. That is a horrible call, and it's obviously because ESPN wants Wembanyama to win this game. They missed a call down here, or they didn't miss it, they just didn't call it. And then they call that. That is disgusting. 1:11 to go in the game. Hawks down by 2. Hawks are shorthanded again, and look at the way they're battling. And they get messed up this way. Now Sohan drives in the lane, throws it to Wembanyama. Turnaround jumper is off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by the Hawks. Under a minute to go. Hawks have a chance to tie or take the lead. Here comes Trae Young. Crowd on their feet. Trae drives. Trae in the lane. He gets fouled as he puts it up. Oh, and it round the rim and didn't go in. It fell out. It would have counted had it gone in. The Spurs are now over the limit. Sohan picks up the foul.
Oh, man, Trae, back of the rim, front of the rim, side of the rim, back of the rim, and falls out.
So here's Trae at the line for two. He needs both of these to tie it. First one on the way, and good. That's 29 for Trae. 123 to 122.
It is amazing Trae is about to pull a 30-point game out of his hat. The
Yep.
way he played in the first half tonight.
And also 12 assists.
Remarkable.
So now he gets ready for one more to try to tie this game. Free throw on the way, and good. No timeout for San Antonio. Trae's got 30. 123 all, 45 seconds to go. Now the Spurs will bring it up. They just got it across in time, by the way. Fox was bouncing it outside. He's picked up by Dyson. Fox trying to drive. He lays it up, and no good. Rebound jam back in by Wembanyama. Here come the Hawks. No timeout. Trae will bring it up. Trae drives. Trae down the lane. Passes to Veet. Veet in the corner. Now out he goes to Dyson Daniels. Now back to Trae. Hawks down by 2. Trae Young has it. Trae's getting doubled out there with 10. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the Hawks.
Good decision.
The Hawks call time. They'll have 9 seconds on the 24-second clock. 17.3 to go in the game. We might as well keep it right here, I guess.
Really good awareness, I thought, by Quinn Snyder there. It's a good idea. The Hawks were running in transition, but once San Antonio had Trae doubled, that possession was going nowhere. It was a good decision to call a timeout. Really impressive offensive rebound on the other end by Wembanyama. Kind of reaching over Onyeka to slam that back in. The Hawks had good defense on that possession. And now the question is, with 17.3 to play, do you go for a 2 here, or do you try to go for a 3?
Well, I think with only 9 seconds on the 24, you've got to make a quick decision one way or the other. The Spurs do have 2 timeouts left. The Hawks have 1 left now.
If you're going to go for a 3, Hunter is 6 for 11 tonight. And keep in mind, Onyeka is 3 for 5.
Right.
Not someone you would necessarily want to target here if you're looking for a 3, but he's been good tonight.
Veet could knock a 3 down, too. He's 1 for 2 on the night. So it's a 2-point game, 125 to 123. The Hawks trailing by 2. They tied it. Trae from the free throw line at 123. Then Wembanyama got that rebound basket.
Trae has played now 43 minutes tonight. That's a season high for a regulation game.
Well, here we go. 17.3 to go, 9 on the 24. Dyson Daniels is going to put it in play across from the benches. In fact, he's standing right in front of Dr. J to put it in play. And he goes in the corner. Trae Young. Trae around the top of the perimeter with it. Chris Paul chasing him. Now Trae spins away. He gets fouled as he goes up. And good, but they didn't call it. And a timeout Spurs. Chris Paul fouled Trae as he shot it. They didn't call it. But he made the basket, thank goodness, and we're tied at 125 with 8.1 to go. How could they not call that foul? He grabbed him right by the arm.
Now, what would have been interesting, had they called the foul, would they give Trae continuation?
Well, they were over the limit anyway.
That's
so.
true. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Well, now it's 8.1 to go. The Hawks have I thought they had a foul to give, but I guess they don't. They will be over the limit with the next one, so they have to play good defense. The officials are having a huddle. I hate to think what they're talking about out there right now at midcourt. Crowd all on their feet. Nobody has left the building here.
It's been a great game. A great comeback by the Hawks, who are down by 20, on the verge of getting run out of the building a couple times. And the persistence of Trae Young, who really struggled in the first half to work his way to 32 and 12. And Onyeka at 30 and 12 rebounds. Remarkable performances by both tonight.
Well, you can imagine the Spurs will be going to number 1, I think, Wembanyama.
That'd probably be my first choice, although, you know, De'Aaron Fox has had a big game tonight. Vassell can make anything around the perimeter. They'll have a lot of options here.
So the Spurs ready to put it in play with Chris Paul. 8.1 to go in the game. We're tied at 125. Chris Paul to put it in play, and he does. He gets it outside now, where it's taken by Fox. Fox fires it to Wembanyama. He goes up and missed, and they called a foul. Oh, no, they called a foul. The Hawks are going to challenge this, I think, with 2.4 to go.
Nothing to lose by challenging. You have a timeout.
Might as well challenge it.
You have nothing to lose here.
They might as well call it. Well, they only have the one timeout left, though. That's the only
And
thing.
you have to go the length of the floor, but Quinn's going to take the chance. I think
it's one of those high five things you talked about.
Was it on the hand or the wrist, though? It's really close.
Well, we have 2.4 to go. He went for a dunk, and he got blocked.
He also traveled, which don't get me started on
well,
that.
They could, if they look at the replay, they can look at that.
The ruling on the floor. That play is under further review.
We'll see how far they wind it back.
They could call the travel if they wanted to.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about this. I think they're going to get Onyeka for the foul here. He does get Wemby on the wrist, unless there's a travel before. But if you look, Okongwu's right arm, I think, gets Wemby's left wrist.
Well, it was worth the challenge anyway, but now the Hawks don't have a timeout, though. That's the only problem. If he makes these free throws, they got to push it up and score.
Yeah. He's showing a...
But, I mean, the Hawks have had a lot of things that have happened to them. They've got fouled several times in this down the stretch, and they haven't been called. I mean, it's unfortunate that you have to call that out. You know, I mean, it really is. It's really unfortunate. The Hawks, as shorthanded as they are, they battled and battled and battled, and then get a couple of calls like that that go against them. But what an effort, though, by the Hawks here tonight.
One thing Quinn Snyder is drawing up right now, if the challenge is unsuccessful, the play to advance the ball into the front court, they'll have 2.4 seconds to play. Wemby would still
After review, it has been determined that the defender hits the left wrist of the offensive player during his dunk attempt. The challenge by Atlanta is unsuccessful. They lose their timeout. They have no challenges remaining. It'll be 2 shots for San Antonio.
And they reset the clock to 2.9 from 2.4.
That's big. That's a big half second. I thought that was worth the risk by Quinn Snyder.
Oh, it definitely was worth it, I think, even though it was their final timeout.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing that... So Wembanyama has 2 free throws here.
Now, he's still going to make these. He's a good free throw shooter, but he has missed one tonight.
Yeah, he's 5 of 6. He's 84% on the season. These are big clutch ones, though. See how he does with that. 2.9 to go. Of course, if he misses these, it's Chick-fil-A for everybody. So Wembanyama will shoot 2, and then the Hawks are going to have to rush it up the floor with no timeouts left. First one on the way, and it's good.
Sure, Quinn drew up a play to get this ball advanced into the front court. Very important that the Hawks grab the rebound if he misses.
Wish Paul just went over and talked to him. I wonder if he told him to miss it.
Intentionally.
He did. Beat gets the rebound. Here's Trey. 3-quarter court.
Oh!
Just missed. And that's the game.
That was online, too.
Yeah, it was online, but just a little short. And that's the game. Well, the Hawks put up quite a fight. It was quite a game. They end up on the short end, though, by 1 point. Down the stretch, they had a lot of things go against them, including calls. I'm sorry. But they end up on the short end by 1 point. It's really sad when you battle and battle and battle, and then you don't get a couple of calls at the end. And they called that foul against Onyeka. So, anyway, your final score, the Spurs 126 and the Hawks 125. Mike's going to be back and wrap it up in a moment. Hawks Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Dominique Wilkins. Before reaching the Hall of Fame, I was just another kid at the Y dreaming to play in the NBA. The YMCA is truly a special place. It taught me valuable lessons about sports, health, wellness, and supporting my community. Whether it's basketball, pickleball, swimming, personal training, or thousands of exercise classes that they have at the Y, there's truly something for everyone. Big dreams really do start here. Become a member today at ymcaatlanta.org. The Y is a proud partner of the Atlanta Hawks.
Your cardiologist knows your heart, and your mom knows how to mend your heart. Your ophthalmologist helps you see, and your best friend makes you feel seen. A visit to your physical therapist can heal your shoulder, and a visit to your grandma can heal your soul. Your health is a journey you don't take alone. Just like the people around you, all of us at Kaiser Permanente work together to help care for all that is you. Learn more at kp.org. Kaiser Permanente, for all that is you.
Hawks fans, Papa John's has your game day feast covered with Papa Pairings. Pair 2 or more mouthwatering menu items for just $6.99 each. Another day, another opportunity to choose from medium one-topping pizzas, boneless or traditional wings, papadillas, breadsticks, cheese sticks, garlic knots, and desserts. Better ingredients, better pizza. Better get you some Papa Pairings, only at Papa John's. Caw-caw!
Attention, Atlanta Hawks fans. Ready to elevate your game on the road? If you're in need of a new set of tires for your car, truck, or SUV, then check out Kumo Tire, where quality and affordability go hand in hand. Kumo Tire is committed to giving you the confidence you need to tackle the road ahead with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee and road hazard protection on many of our most popular tire lines. Join the winning team this season. Choose Kumo Tire and get performance without compromise. Visit KumoTire.com to learn more. Game on. Game on. Terms and conditions apply. Visit website for details.
Now, back to the game.
On the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network.
Well, a very entertaining second half here at State Farm Arena. The Hawks come up a little bit short, 126 to 125 to the San Antonio Spurs. The Hawks almost coming back from 20 points down in the second half. Victor Wembanyama executing a brilliant intentional miss on his second free throw with 2.9 seconds to play, and the Hawks, without a timeout, were unable to get the ball into the front court in time, and Trae Young's shot from about 60 feet missed. And the Hawks, despite another very competitive effort, despite playing very shorthanded, come up 1 point shy to the San Antonio Spurs. The Kaiser Permanente postgame show coming up next. San Antonio 126, the Hawks 125 on the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network.
Said the horn sounds, and that's it.
You've been listening to today's game on the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network. Keep it here as Mike Conti breaks down today's matchup with the Hawks postgame show.
Today's game on the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network is brought to you by the Georgia Lottery. Play Cash 3 now through February 15th for your chance to instantly win $333 only from the Georgia Lottery. The new Telluride X line from Kia, official vehicle of the Atlanta Hawks. State Farm. Just say like a good neighbor and State Farm is there, and somebody will be ready to help.
The Hawks play here on the proud flagship of Atlanta Hawks basketball, Sports Radio 92.9 The Game. Hear every shot, every block, and every big moment all season on the only Atlanta sports station that's live and local around the clock. We are Sports Radio 92.9 The Game.
Atlanta Hawks basketball is a copywritten broadcast of the National Basketball Association and may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA. This is the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network, live from our flagship station in Atlanta.
He goes in. He lead.
Catch every game all season as our Hawks battle for an NBA championship right here on the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network.
For 33 days, that's right, 33 days, 333 people will win $333 in cash,
Get ready for some instant wins, Georgia, because for 33 days, 333 people will instantly win $333. That's at least 10 instant winners a day.
Numbers are everywhere, there's enough to share, so pick and play Cash 3.
It all ends February 15th, so play Cash 3 from the Georgia Lottery. Play responsibly.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp. Refreshing. And ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
When you buy a new house, you might say,
Shut the front door.
Winning!
No, seriously. Shut the front door. We own this house now.
but you actually need to say,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. The local State Farm agent is there to help you choose the coverage you need.
Welcome to my crib. No one says that anymore, but I don't care.
So just remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily, at Georgia Power, we know a thing or two about saving energy. We understand that energy costs are an important part of your budget. That's why we're dedicated to providing tools and assistance that can help make a difference, so you can save your energy for the game. Visit georgiapower.com/myenergy to learn more.
This is the Kaiser Permanente postgame show with Mike Conti.
Roll it back. Keep it here for game highlights. Three-pointer. The player of the game, the locker room report, and news and updates from around the league. And that's the game.
The Hawks play here on the proud flagship of Atlanta Hawks basketball. Sports Radio 92.9 The Game. Hear every shot, every block, and every big moment all season on the only Atlanta sports station that's live and local around the clock. We are Sports Radio 92.9 The Game.
The Hawks postgame show on the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network. Here's Mike Conti.
Tough loss for the Hawks tonight, who very nearly came back from 20 points down in the second half, but they come up 1 point short to the San Antonio Spurs tonight, 126-125. A big game-closing sequence by Victor Wembanyama, who hit a go-ahead dunk in the final 30 seconds and then made the game-clinching free throw with 2.9 seconds to play. And despite a great game from Onyeka Okongwu and a great second half from Trae Young, the Hawks fall short and have now lost 9 of their last 10. Game notes presented by Kaiser Permanente. The Hawks shot 53%, 16 of 42 on their threes. The Spurs 51%, 12 of 37 on their threes. Trae Young, after a really poor first half, ended up with 32 points and 12 assists. Onyeka Okongwu had 30 points and 12 rebounds. 22 points for DeAndre Hunter, 19 for Dyson Daniels, 6 for Zachary Rieseshay, 5 for Keaton Wallace, Vít Krejci, and Dominic Barlow. Larry Nance had 1 point. Spurs got 24 from Victor Wembanyama and 12 rebounds, 24 and 13 assists from De'Aaron Fox in his Spurs debut, 20 from Devin Vassell, 15 from Jeremy Sohan, 11 points from Chris Paul and Stephon Castle, 5 for Julian Champagnie, and 3 for Keldon Johnson. The rebounds, 45-41 Hawks. Assists, 36-33 San Antonio. Attorney Ken Nugent is partnering with the Atlanta Hawks Foundation to give young basketball players free entry into the Junior Hawks camp programs of the Hawks Academy. All season long, Attorney Ken Nugent donates $3 for every Hawks point scored, up to $30,000 as part of his Score for Scholarships community commitment. One call, that's all. More to come in a moment. The Hawks suffer a heartbreaker tonight, 126-125 at the hands of the Spurs here on the Kaiser Permanente postgame show on the Atlanta Hawks Radio Network.
Serious truck crash? You'll need serious truck cash. And that won't come easy unless you've got someone on your side who knows how to get it for you. Call the Strong Arm, Attorney John Foy and Associates.
An 18-wheeler's most precious cargo isn't what they're hauling. It's the multi-million-dollar insurance policy that's fiercely protected by the trucking company. Let us handle the fight for you. Our truck accident experts can get you the serious truck cash you deserve.
Call Attorney John Foy and Associates today.
Hi, I'm Dominique Wilkins. Before reaching the Hall of Fame, I was just another kid at the Y dreaming to play in the NBA. The YMCA is truly a special place. It taught me valuable lessons about sports, health, wellness, and supporting my community. Whether it's basketball, pickleball, swimming, personal training, or thousands of exercise classes that they had at the Y, there's truly something for everyone. Big dreams really do start here. Become a member today at ymcaatlanta.org. The Y is a proud partner of the Atlanta Hawks.
School's canceled.
Georgia, school gets canceled for snow at the drop of a flake. But you still have meetings, and now you have to try and keep them busy too? Who has time to shop for natural gas? What you really need is a bigger pot of coffee. That's why Georgia Natural Gas keeps it simple, with great rates and reliable service. So sign up at gng.com and get $100 off your first bill. Because these days, simple is just what you need.
That's the sound of a future children's campus being built. That's the sound of a